And we're live. So, coming to the market a little bit after 10 a.m. here, primarily due to our scheduling, our job. So, I'm going to have a short today. Well, gold doesn't, YM doesn't look interesting. Going to have a shorter day today because we've got some very important tasks to complete. Should have been completed a long time ago, but we haven't completed them, so. Okay, so none of the instruments are looking particularly good today. YM's ranging, ES is ranging, RTY ranging again. Let's see. I suppose it's a good thing I wasn't here at the open because gold would have ate my lunch. So YM, pretty much everything is ranging here. Absolutely everything. So volatility seems a little low. Wonder if there's any type of news coming up. Just gonna have a look at the economic calendar. Friday. We had core PC, personal income. That was at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, I believe. Yeah. Didn't really see a huge amount of volatility in the market. So, I guess it's on the sidelines for me for the moment. Let's have a look at the daily chart and NQR reference instrument. So on the daily chart, we can see here where we closed. We had a bit of a gap up, had some follow through, but currently bullish on the day. So, do we go back and test those highs at 684? Suppose we could sell off and close that gap. Looking at a move down to about 39,400 actually. So we're at 46. We're currently at 19,548. Did we gap fill all the way down to 19,400? Interesting. It'd be something interesting to think about. So the levels are pretty obvious here. The 684 is to the upside, 400 to the downside. Gonna have to step away from the charts. Seems like ES might be setting up. If we can sustain higher prices here. Having gold sell off here. Problem I've got at the moment is I have to step away from the charts. Seems relative strength is slightly with ES. So the highs we're looking at around 64 there. So the previous highs were at 50. Yesterday's high. Oh, it's actually up there. That's interesting. Got the 64s all the way up there. Thinking of taking a chance and walking away, but don't want to miss his potential trade. Certainly would prefer to sell off, particularly on NQ. See where the pre-market levels are. What in the world? It's a very tight range here. Let's have a look what the range is on NASDAQ. It's 234 points. It certainly doesn't feel like it. Let's keep an eye here on ES. Sort of moved down into the 200 there. Held. Bought again. Came close. Bought again. So certainly got to keep an eye on it. It's we looked like we were buying up on the ES. Hoping this isn't a false move before a sell-off. Continue to stay patient here. Might actually get the... Depends how we close here. Got 3 minutes to go. Might actually get the setup. It requires strong close. Strong move up. Probably a close above 42. 642. Or we'll have to wait. Seems the market's pulled back a little bit here, too far from the highs. So we'll continue to wait. Maybe we'll see a lot of buying here. 17 seconds to go. We'll see. Got to stay patient with this market. Don't believe we have enough volatility. So that's that candle closed. We'll see where this next candle leaves us. Definitely seems like this next candle is going to set us up for a long. On ES. With 2 minutes to go. Definitely seems like we're setting up for a long here on ES. Hoping it isn't a bit of a double top fake out. Hoping that we don't get up here and turn around. But we've had plenty of chances to go lower and prices have been bought up, so Well, that's interesting price action. Went all the way up towards testing the highs, and we've actually dropped back negative. That's a lot of selling right there. Off a test of those highs. Definitely going to stay on the sidelines for now. It's not the sort of thing you want to be interested in. Retest this high and sellers come back to that extent. Makes you think, should you go short? Certainly does. Retest of the highs. A lot of selling. Let's go short.
Order submitted.
Oh goodness me, there's a lot more selling over here on.
Order submitted.
It's not part of the system, this. We just saw the test of those highs and just saw the market fail there. So I think we might head lower. It's highly speculative. Highly speculative. Just saw that big dump off testing the highs. In light of the sell-off we saw in the afternoon yesterday, thought maybe more sellers hanging around. You don't know. The thing about it is, before this very large candle, well, not very large, but this large candle, I was only thinking about longs. Now, this isn't a true setup, so I need to disclaim that. It's not a true setup. The thing about it is, the sellers that were able to drive this down, they shouldn't be having this much difficulty with this market at the minute. Certainly should not. This market should be heading to the low side. The fact that it isn't, it's a little bit concerning. For a speculative short. No, that's going the wrong way. There's too much momentum here.
Order filled. Order filled.
So we lost 47 on that little expedition. Wasn't a true setup. Entirely based off seeing price come into these highs and sell. Saw what I thought was a lot of dumping. Far too much buying there. guess it's long. I guess it is long. What did we lose there? Lost 17 and a half. Oh, why can't you just follow the plan? Oh, matter of fact, this is a long.
Order submitted.
59.25. $24. Mm-hmm. Well, this is a true setup, so not be closing it early. Matter of fact, showing we're up on the day.
Order filled.
Take that off. Lost 23 there. Didn't like the fact that we couldn't follow through there, so we'll wait. Of course, the original stop was down at 24. Then again, I suppose I should probably trade the system as it is designed. But it should not be coming back inside. You know,
Order submitted. Order submitted.
it's meant to get out at 24. Hold on. Oh, flip it.
Order filled. Order filled.
So it would have been stopped out anyway. So got back in for no reason. Lost 18 on that game back in. Down 89. So decide to stick with the original plan. God, goodness me. Why couldn't he just work the first time around? The short. Instead it retraces. Instead of flipping retraces. Instead it retraces. Instead of it working the first time around, it retraces. Stopping me out. Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course. I get it. Get out of the short. Only for it to work. Mm. Then went long on ES only for that to not work. Oh, look at that. Mm. Well, at least it seems like gold is going to set up short. Not sure how well that's going to work. Oh, goodness me. Gold, the low from yesterday is not even far away. Mm. Problem's going to be is the target is through the low of the previous day. So we've come into a key area on NQ and DS being bought here. Me, man. Why is it selling?
Order submitted.
Short on gold. Previous day low sitting around 36.3. targets all the way down at 32.7. Previous day low. Targets beyond previous day low. 47.1 is a stop. It's not ideal, but that's what the market's given me. There is a possibility of market hitting the previous day low and bouncing, but we'll see. The goal is to hold to the target down at 32.7. Currently testing the previous day low. Just then. You can see we're up about 3 points. About 15 in these discount. Who knows, maybe I should take profit here at the previous day low. That's the problem. Seeing a lot of volume conducted on this candle, which is problematic. The fact that we are seeing buyers, seeing a lot of volume into the previous day's low, somewhat problematic. Because with the higher volume, we'd want to see a break, not prices holding up above the level. So again, it's down at 36.3. We saw what trying to hold for a break of a daily high or low happened yesterday. Trying to look for the break on NQ, and the market pretty much reversed from there off the previous day's high. So it could happen here with gold. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if what happened yesterday happens in reverse today. Price tests the previous day low instead of yesterday with the previous day high on NQ and reverses. let's face facts. If we test the previous day low, make a new high. See, we've seen it another test again. Market may just reverse off there. So just put my stop here at the previous candle's high. I suppose that's not even a part of the course it sells off after I get it. Well, it was a highly speculative short, so I believe there's a US holiday coming up. We may see some movements here, quite a bit of volatility here before the US holiday. It's a bit unfortunate on my part that I'm down in a hole 89 to start the day. Pretty much half of that was somewhat avoidable because took a speculative short trade after seeing the bullishness, exited. Could have been a little bit more patient with the long trade, wait for more confirmation. And if I would have done that, would not have got in. But we'll see. The problem I've got with ES and NQ is a potential short location isn't great. It's a lot better on RTY and YM, but not ES and NQ. We'll see. Gold trade is pretty much screaming to get out. Got into the previous day's low. You know what? I'm going to take off the gold trade. The reason I'm going to take it off is I'm going to try and make the same mistake. Trying to short through a level like I did yesterday. Not going to double down. Is this pre-recording or what? No, it's live. It is live. I'll have to accept the fact that we may not get our target. Prices may come down to 32.7, but previous day low. Can't make the same mistake 2 days in a row. So RTY is about to set up short. YM may set up short again as well. Unfortunately, as NQ's about to set up here, my gosh, it's about to go all the way down and eat up all the range I was looking for. Which is problematic. Oh, hold on a sec. I need to be short RTY
Order submitted.
and short YM.
Order submitted.
$299 on YM. Is that 299? 41,299. 477 stop. $200.4 on RTY. $215 stop. Got a short here.
Order submitted.
Got a short. Got
Order
another
submitted.
short over here. Looking for a move down to 96. $603.50. Wow. Seeing a huge amount of selling here. We got the orders in. Okay. Something could have hit target. Okay, so currently 11:32 New York. Came within touching distance of our target there on ES. Came pretty close on YM as also. Pulling back. Target is 41,299 on YM. RTY has some ways to go. Seems that gold trade would have worked here. I wasn't going to take the chance though. Not after all the problems I had yesterday. So the low on ES is 0425 currently. And my target is 0350. So about 3 ticks away. So 3 ticks from target on that move down. And now it's retracing. So before I think I saw I was up about 20. On that move up and the move down. Hoping this isn't it and it turns around. Continue to hold here. I think we got as low as 425. Target's 350. Not a fan of that huge wick. Oh goodness me, we just had a strong volume candle. After having the market trend down, having that strong volume candle with a wick, could see this market turn around. Oh goodness me. And we saw that when we almost got to target that we actually went positive. So we got more than over 100 points of risk here. Well, gotta make a decision here. I'll continue to hold and follow the rules of my system. Let's see, so we've got about 25 there. We've got about 70 there. So between those two, we've probably got 100 over here. May have about 15. May have another 20 over here. So yeah, possibly going positive on the day if all targets are hit. It's a long way off though. I needed target to be hit on this move down. I really needed a target to be hit on this move down. Hoping that the holiday, we have a holiday sell-off. Pick up in volatility, maybe 500 or so points range. On the reference instrument, NASDAQ. So RTY is looking a lot better, but still quite a bit away from target. RTY needed to get down to this 200.4. Bit of a problem there on ES. Closed bullish with a candle that sometimes signals a reversal. So as we can see here, market's starting to turn around. Exactly what we didn't want to see. Did mention the problem of this candle being a high volume candle, very large wick. So today could be a very bad day for me. Very bad day. A very, very, very bad day. Hmm. We'll continue to hold. Problem I've got is I don't have as much risk on RTY and YM. And Q poses the most danger because we're risking 72 here. And DS, they pose the most danger. So we'll see. more and more. I suppose we should have a look at ES. More and more ES is unfortunately looking a bit like a reversal. But as we saw earlier this week, I saw a series of bullish candles. I exited and the market turned around. I would have gone on to hit my target. I believe that was yesterday. Was it yesterday? It wasn't that long ago. It was on NQ, that's where it was. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a losing day on my part. Can't remember what day it was, but there was a day I thought the market was going to reverse. It didn't. I got out of my short, went long, and the market turned around, and I was super annoyed. This here got the move down, big wick, seeing buying here. Sellers seem to have exited the market for the time being. So there was a risk of me being stopped out here for a very big losing day. But I'll continue to hold. Wow. Seems the gold is heading towards that 32.7 level I was concerned about, because this was a previous day low at 36.3, and that's the reason I exited for pretty much break even there, because I was very concerned that price could bounce off this level the same way it did off the highs on NQ yesterday. On NQ, this was a previous day's high. Price resisted off it and then sold off, and I took a very big loss yesterday because I was long. So today I thought, well, I'm not going to go short into the previous day's low, and who knows, maybe we will go down to 32.7, in which case, yep, I've missed out on a profitable trade. But if it turns around, goes all the way up to 47.1 where my stop would have been, not taking a trade is going to seem like a very good idea. Let's see how this plays out. It's going to play out without me anyway, so. So we had this selling there on this candle. You'd have thought, oh, it's about to go down to hit target, but no. No. This market's non-compliant. So there we are. There's the reversals mentioning. So we saw the very strong. Let's have a look here. Had a trend down, strong volume, pretty much like a blow off bottom there. Saw this candle. Did say we could have a reversal off there. Continue to hold. We're seeing continued buying here. Seems the market isn't interested below the 609s. Suppose I could close the positions for break even here. Actually for a slight gain. Because on NQ, similar story. Market doesn't seem to want to be interested because these lows here, all we've done is wick below. Couldn't really have a significant close below. And seeing the market head higher here. Well, I said I'd be dogmatic today, so we'll see. We'll see whether this dogmatism pays or if it will ultimately prove itself to be foolish. Seeing the market turn here. I think price would actually come down to where my target is. But we'll see. We'll see. That's interesting. I was short from the 470s. We got down to the 14s. Seems the selling's leading here on RTY, so but RTY isn't strong enough an instrument to drag the entire market, the YM and ES market, so continue to wait here. It would be nice if we can get our target here on RTY, because if the other instruments were to turn around and hit stop loss, it somewhat offset some of the loss today. But we'll see. We will see. In time, ultimately, when we had the opportunity, when we were up about across the board, up about 20 on the day, where we could have closed all the positions, you know, considering the fact that we made a mistake, lost about 50 from that mistake. Should we have just simply taken profits, reset? That's what's going to be the thought if today is going to be a losing day. It's coming to the lows we're seeing buying here. Can we make new lows here? Seems like we are. Yep, just made new lows on RTY. Hopefully we can get down to the targets and pick up almost 20 points. $17.5.
Target filled.
Target got filled there. Over on YM. Target looks like it's about to be filled.
Target filled.
Target filled. So 22,750 on YM. 17,750 on RTY. On ES. Let's see what we can do here. Previously we were 3 ticks away. Let's see what we can do. So currently down, we picked up about 40 actually. That's interesting. So we're only down 49 realized. So unrealized we got 65 total. Got about 20 there. So definitely could still close the positions and be up 19. But I'm looking for these market to get to the targets. Let's see, ES, how close did we come? Went down to 05, target's down at 0350, so that's 6 ticks away, or 1.5 points. Fortunately seeing the retracement here. Hoping that we do go on to take out those lows. Seeing greater selling across N and NQ. Seems NQ broke the lows there. Hoping selling on NQ can drag ES down, pick up those 3 ticks. That's what the hope is. Surprisingly enough, gold hasn't got down to the 32.7 yet. Come on. Seeing more retracement here on ES. Let's see if we pick up 25. Still the potential to. Really, what we need is for the market to go and hit target on NQ. That's what we really need. As this market's retracing, we can see gone negative across total P&L. I think before we were up at 60 unrealized. Now we're down to 35. Goodness me. What is this? Goodness me, this looks like a classic higher low. I'm going to be dogmatic and leave the position. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, 725. 725. What's this gonna reverse, man? Seems I'm gonna be stopped out here. But we did say we're gonna be dogmatic, so from the volume that came in, again, from the 610s, we traded through it, but we just haven't closed below that 610 level. Seems that are just not interested below that level. Below the close of this candle, the market is just not interested below the 610s. Not interested at all. Traded below, got bought back up, bought back up, bought back up again. We said we weren't going to close early. So, just going to have to accept what comes here today. Let's see what we're risking on these trades. So risking 28 on this here. And over on, so risking about 28.5. Over on NQ, risking 72 3/4. So we've got about 101 worth of risk here. So we're probably going to lose about 152 if we get stopped out across the board. 152. If you think about it, could even say the 89 that we lost to start the day. Somewhat avoidable. If we'd have avoided that, I suppose we'd only be up 30. We'll see. Really need like a big selling candle on ES. Probably closing around the 1250s. It just seems like we're building a base here to go higher, or at least retrace. So we could see the gap fill on NQ all the way down to the 400s, but that isn't to be the case. Got down to the 1250s, turned around. Thing is, we're at break even here, but on ES, we're at break even there as well. Okay, interesting. Hmm. Oh my. We've got a re-entry on YM. Hold on a sec. Just realized it. Hold on. Let's get rid of.
Order submitted.
Where is it? 75. We're at 68. Take it.
Order submitted.
I'll take it.
Order canceled.
Take the re-entry short on YM. Looking for a move back down to 299, interestingly enough. $4.53 is a stop. So just taking that re-entry short on. Missed it by a couple. 67. Should have been in up at 77, but we'll see. We'll see here if we can pick up these. Why is that so off? 299, 453. There's no way that's 10. So why is that more than? It's very odd. Well, see if this re-entry works. Looking for that move down to 299. Hopefully if this entry works, that means that ES will be closer towards target. Keep an eye on this for the moment. This could of course turn around and go and hit stop along with ES and Q further exacerbating the size of the losing day. If that was to happen, we'll be looking at well over 150 because this is about 20. So minus 170 on the day. We'll see though. This doesn't make any sense. I can't make heads or tails of this. $77. $77. Very odd. It's very odd. Hoping with this kind of close we can get a test of the lows. But this could just be a higher low being put in. The market could turn around, head towards the 200 to the upside. No guarantees, anything can happen. And Q seems to be being held up here. Certainly not what we want to see. Hoping greater weakness comes into YM here. Drive us back down to the 299. RTY didn't pull back enough for us to get a short going. So we got down to 26 there. 25. So about 26 points away. Slight problem we've got is the buyers that came in and drove this market up may still be interested here between the 47 and essentially that 94. They could still be interested in this area. Hoping they're not. Hoping that we can have enough selling here to drive us all the way down to new lows. Beyond even the 280s. Low on the current candle is 24, so about 2 minutes to go. I'd like for it to be taken out at least once in the final 2 minutes. Preferably at the close of the candle. So we got 68. Let's have a look at this. So if we do get to target, we're going to possibly pick up 17. Problem is we're at a key level on ES at the moment. That's holding price up around the 612s. Hoping we can break away from it. Just not seeing that selling we want to see here yet. Because we broke away from the 612s on ES. But it's not really followed through because we're into the 10s here. It's not really followed through on the YM at the moment, which is a bit problematic. We'd want the weakness to be greater across YM. So we break the 12s on ES. Wanted to see the weakness really drive this down. Instead we're being held up. We are being held up. We're in a bit of a doji there. 24 is held. 24 is held. So we went for the attack again on ES at the 612s. Hoping that that previous level can be resisted and the market will sell down. It's all very optimistic on my part. Of course, I'd want that to happen because I'm in a series of short trades. This market doesn't seem like it wants to sell though. Because we're seeing it on NQ here. It's gone into this consolidation. Seeing more selling on RTY in the short term. Looking at the two charts, it seems RTY is closer to testing its low than YM. I'm not sure if it's just perspective. I'm not sure if because I'm in a short YM position, I'm starting to see ghosts. Every chart but the chart you're in a position in looks better. But I must say, if you look at the body of the candles, they do look a lot more bearish on RTY. So we got down to 23s there. So we broke the 24s, hoping that we can see good follow through here. I think we got down to 14s, 13s. Hoping that we can see quick follow through here. We go down to the 09s. So about 10 points away. Got down to 06. Would have been 7 points away. Seven points away. Let's see what we did there. Got down to 05. Which would have been 6 points away.
Target filled.
Target got filled right there. So picked up 17,250. Target got filled on ES as well. Picked up 31,250. So realized we're just negative at the moment. Just negative. We were down 89, only down 1.3 at the moment. We've got this unrealized amount. This unrealized amount on NQ. Let's go have a look at NQ. We are looking for this market to come down to 96. Of course, we could adjust our stop to slightly above break even. And the goal of that would simply be to at least be flat on the day. To at least be flat on the day. Even if the market was to turn around. That way we can have a hard reset. We got 47 seconds to go. Can't imagine this whole candle's going to turn itself around, but you just never know. You know what? It's not a part of the plan, but this price action has been. It's not been my. I've not been a fan of it. So I'm gonna trail into profit. That way we cover these losses here, if the market was to turn around. And goal of course is the ultimate target down at 396. But we'll cover these losses and we can have a bit of a reset. the same time, got my stop up at 60. Price is trading down at 20. Essentially got 40 worth of stop. It's a lot to give up. A lot to give up. Maybe we say if price gets back above the open of the candle. That's probably something we're not interested in, so we'll do that. Let's see if we can have the breakdown. Of course, prices could test this level that we previously had buying come in and reverse. Looking for that breakdown towards that 96. We do have a gap fill on the daily chart down at 400. Targets at 96. So there is that risk. Maybe I'm going to put an alert at 400 actually. There is a level around 408. Trying to ignore that. The level at 408, trying to ignore that. So set an alert at 400. Goodness me. Set an alert at 450. So we did say there's a level around 408 that we're trying to ignore. Looking for that move down to the 400, which would be the gap fill. And set an alert at 450. That's gonna, so that there it is, 450 aggressive trail. Should have trailed more aggressively here. Should probably have trailed more aggressively. Goodness me, could have trailed more aggressively. Of course, if it comes down to this 96, the conservative trail. There we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Picked up 72,500 there. See, there was a re-entry short on ES, but I couldn't take it because the original target wasn't hit, so had to hold the position. That re-entry short would have hit target as well, but we didn't get target on the first move down. The second move down would have been very nice. Same thing on the NQ. There was a re-entry short, but because the first target wasn't hit, we had to hold through. So we are up 70 on the day after being down essentially almost 90. I think it was 89. So a big swing there. Fairly big swing in our P&L. A very big swing. So if we factor in the 49, well about 47 we lost on the speculative trades that we did take. The 29 over here, and took a series of trades through here actually. 70, yeah. So we essentially lost 50. So we would have been up for a category 10 green day. We would have been up over 130, but it's neither here nor there. We made the mistakes. We got to live with them. We couldn't get the re-entries. So now what do we do? There is a possibility of this market returning. Let's have a look at the daily chart here on NQ. This daily chart at NQ. So we've had a bit of a gap fill. Extended beyond that just to get that gap fill. Do have the open of the candle being around the 220s. Looks like it might be a bit of an inside day. So we're going to be inside the high and the low of the previous day's candle. Very much doubt we're going to take out either. But imagine if there is enough volatility to take out the lows. We're currently trading at 389, looking to move down to the 220s. Problem is, for me anyway, my system's going to require a retracement of some kind in order to trigger a short. It would have been very nice if we could have had a short on RTY, but it's neither here nor there. So we'll just wait for now. Stay patient, because that's already proven itself costly today, not being patient. Because we re-entered on the went long, exited early, decided to get back in because prices didn't hit my stop and added to the loser. Could have been more patient, but I'm going to take a break. And the reason I'm going to take a break is because this market isn't setting up for me. It needs a retracement of some kind for me to go into short. Oh, look at this. About to hit target. Well, the trade I didn't take. There we go. 32.7. So, had a short here on gold. Price came into the lows, bounced, came back down, bounced, decided to get out. Because I thought of what we saw yesterday on our NQ trade. As we can see here, prices did eventually get through the previous day's low. Would have hit the target down at 32.7. But wasn't going to make the same mistake. I was trying not to make the same mistake 2 days in a row. Yesterday was buying into the highs. Today would have been shorting into the lows. It's nice to see the trade worked itself out though. Been a very good trade. I think we were looking at about 35 of these, adding an extra 35, so it'll take us above 100, but it's too much risk. Too much risk. So we'll take our break and we'll see if this market sets up again. I'm not going to end the stream. I'm going to keep the stream running. We'll see. Keep an eye on NQ. Goodness me, gave up 30 points. Just off that speculative short. That would have actually worked. I exited because of this bullish candle. But that's why you stick with the system, because the system would have not had us exit early. Could have picked those up there and then this. Oh well. Well. Yeah, we'll leave it here for now. And so I'm back, and we've had the retracement I was looking for, but the strength of this retracement is it's a little bit too strong here. And let's have a look at ES actually. So the retracement, I wanted it to pull back into this area and then sell. Retracement looks a little bit too strong. Looks particularly strong on YM also. If you look at YM, looks very strong there. RTY to a lesser extent, but we're looking pretty strong on YM. ES. NQ to an extent is also. So what I'll do is, I do have a very important task that I need to complete before the 31st of August outside of trading. So I'm going to call it a day there at 70. Ideally, I would wanted to have got a category 10 green day, but sometimes you just have to walk away with what's on the table. And in this case, it is 70. So thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.